Earlier this season, people were giving up on Vladimir Guerrero Jr., and the criticism he faced was off the charts. Back in April, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. signed his franchise record-breaking contract for $500 million, the third highest contract in MLB history. And with a great contract came great responsibility, and the expectations for him were sky high. If he was going to get paid like the third best player, you have to now play like the third best player. And in the first half, Vladdy wasn't playing bad. He just wasn't nearly close to the value of his contract. But now, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. is starting to silence all of the critics. What's up, everybody, and welcome back to Blue Jays Today. In this one, we're going to be breaking down the turnaround Vladimir Guerrero Jr. has had this season, how he's done it, and will he be able to do it for the rest of the year. Stay tuned until the end of the video because I asked former Major Leaguer and Sportsnet analyst Joe Siddall about why Vladdy is suddenly turning things around. Before we get into it, though, I encourage you guys to hit that like button and smash that subscribe button if you enjoy Blue Jays news and content. Now, the major criticism that Vladimir Guerrero Jr. has faced this year is his lack of power. And I completely agree, because when you look at the first half numbers, Vladdy wasn't hitting many placatas. In the first half of the year, he only hit 12 home runs in 93 games, a pace that would get him to 20 home runs over 162 games. And while his slash line in that first half wasn't bad, it still wasn't enough to warrant the money that he was getting paid. However, this season is starting to look like a tale of two halves for Guerrero. Since the All-Star break, Guerrero is batting .375 with an OPS of 1.146, and the power, well, he's starting to unlock it. In just 26 games, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. has 8 home runs. And for those who are critical about his power, let's play a little bit of hypothetical here. If you take the pace he's at for the second half and play it out for the remaining 40 games of this season, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. would actually be on pace to hit 32 home runs when it's all said and done. Now, obviously, that's hypothetical, so it begs the question, can he actually keep up this pace? Well, what's encouraging to me is that he's actually done the exact same thing last year, where in the first half, it was very similar numbers, low OPS, low homer total, and then in the second half, he absolutely unlocked something special. The second half he had last season was good enough to boost his overall numbers to rank him 6th in MVP voting. Now, looking at this season, how exactly is he doing it again? How is he getting this late season surge? Well, obviously, we know that Vladimir Guerrero Jr. has incredible bat speed and exit velocity, but that's always been part of his game. The big thing for Vladdy in the second half has been getting the ball in the air more. But how exactly is he getting the ball in the air more? I asked Joe Siddall, a friend of the show, if there was any adjustments that he saw in Vladdy's game and why he's turned things around. And he told me that earlier in the season, it seemed like Vladdy was being passive. Joe says it was as though he knew his swing was off and he was just trying to get hits and draw walks so that the numbers look okay. But now, Joe is seeing a much more aggressive Vladimir Guerrero Jr. He's being more aggressive and getting a little bit more tilt with his body. It allows him to catch balls more out in front and more on the upswing to get it in the air more. This is how Guerrero has played baseball over the last couple of seasons, and that's why I've got confidence that this success is sustainable. I can safely say that Vladimir Guerrero Jr., he's back, and it's just in time for hopefully a postseason push. And ever since Guerrero got hot, the critics have been absolutely silent. As long as he keeps producing at this elite level, I don't think anybody's going to be questioning the value that Vladimir Guerrero Jr. brings to the Toronto Blue Jays. But you guys let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. Thank you so much for watching, and as always, guys, go Jays go!